Hello and welcome to another episode of Ultimate Edinburgh Fringe. I'm running late for my first show, so I'm going to run in and check out the Vampire waiting room. Hopefully there won't be too much waiting because I'm running late. It's actually part one of a two-part show, so I'm going to see the first part and then afterwards I'm going to go see part two. So let's go and check it out. Just saw the Vampire Hospital waiting room. Amazing show, really great, total fun. It's like a comedy musical, and it's also part one. So I'm going to be coming back for part two. I think it's a part two for the Apocalypse Cruise Ship Love Affair. So let's continue looking around. We are in Zone C today, so let's go and see what other shows and things are going on around, which you'll see in the rest of this episode. Let's go and chill out, see what else is going on, and then we'll come back and watch part two. Let's go. Just saw the Vampire Hospital waiting room. It was quite interesting because I was quite late, and it was just about to start, and all the actors were just outside the door, and I felt like they just told me to go through, and I went in, and it was like almost I was about to go on stage or something. It was crazy, but I went in and I just got there in time. It was an amazing show. It's kind of like a comedy musical, so it was really good. Really enjoyed it actually. Think of like either something like Rocky Horror Picture Show or the Little Shop of Horror, something like that. It's really, really good. So anyway, they've got a second show called Apocalypse Cruise Ship Love Affair, and I'll be watching that next. So I've got a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back and check the other show. Today we are in Zone C, so we'll be seeing lots of shows in this area. So let's see what else we're going to do. Let's check it out. So of course Edinburgh is known for Harry Potter because J.K. Rowling was actually living here when she came up with the idea. And so she based a lot of the kind of Hogwarts and stuff on a lot of the architecture that's based in Edinburgh, and there's a lot of Edinburgh tours here as well. Of course, Edinburgh is known and very famous for two types of drinks. One is iron brew, and the second is of course butterscotch beer. So I might be getting myself a bottle of this. That's really cool. They've got a lot of the WWE wrestlers. Where's John Cena? Can't see him. It's time for a little break before the next show, so I'm having a little cappuccino and what I like to call a Princess Leia earmuff.
Winter is coming, Jon Snow.
Of course, we are north of the Great Wall, and I have no doubt that tonight, which is a Saturday night, everyone here are going to definitely turn into wildlings. Years ago, I went on a trip to Brazil, and I brought back a fridge magnet, and I gave it to Roger, and he put it on his fridge, and it started a kind of thing for him that now anyone that he knows that goes and visits anywhere gets him a fridge magnet, and now he has an entire fridge covered in fridge magnets. So now that I'm here, I'm going to try and find him a fridge magnet and give it to him. Maybe something like that. So the only thing you need to worry about when you visit Roger's house is if you're walking past the fridge with a knife or something, you're walking just straight, it gets stuck to the fridge. So just be careful with that.
A wind is coming. A wind is coming. Told ya.
We're off to go and see Apocalypse Cruise Ship Love Affair. Let's go. So just seen Apocalypse Cruise Ship Love Affair. Amazing show and a really good sequel. Well, not a sequel as such, but kind of a sequel. And it was absolutely amazing. Really loved it. Lots of really great actors, amazing everything. And we have the captain of the cruise ship here.
Yes, right.
Okay. So come and see his show, which is amazing.
Show.
Thank you very much. So there you go. So absolutely amazing, and it just blew my mind. Absolutely great. So it's like a kind of a double bill. Oh, thank you very much. Another one from the cruise ship. So, and absolutely great. So totally recommend it. It's almost like a double bill. So definitely go and watch those if you get a chance. So now we're off to see another show, and it's all about science and how it can be quite exciting. Let's go and check it out. So I was passing by the Talbot Rice Gallery. It's a free exhibition, but what caught my eye was this. It's just a nice kind of quiet space that you could just come and relax. And not many people, it's great. Not many people know about it, so it's really, really cool. So we're chilling here for a little bit till my next show, which is the Spectacular Science Show, which from the picture looks like they're going to do lots of explosions and things. It's a kids show, so it should be fun. We'll go and check it out. So I'm going to be seeing Mark Thompson's Science Spectacular right here at the Gilded Balloon at the museum. So it makes sense to be in the museum. It's going to be quite educational. So hopefully it should be quite fun. Let's go and see. He's going to blow something up. So I've got about 20 minutes before the show starts, so might as well have a look around the museum and see what interesting things they have. I want the knife, please. I saw this and I was thinking, why is there a little car here? And then I read the sign and it says, in Ghana, they like to bury their dead in a way that shows that they have lots of wealth. And there's no more bigger way to do that than burying someone in what looks like a Mercedes-Benz. This is a coffin. Interesting. Joseph Black, innovative chemist. Sounds like science. Oh yeah, we've got a science show to go to. Let's go. Lots of crazy things on the stage. I wonder what they'll be. I'll find out and I'll let you know after the show.
Fuel, oxygen in the room, we'll have light, we'll have heat from my candle in a moment, and we'll have the fuel, which is helium. But helium is inert, it doesn't burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove that. I'm going to set fire to the helium, I'm going to set fire to the balloon, which will try and set fire to the helium gas, and that will not burn. It won't do anything. So if you want to block your ears, this is just a normal balloon popping. If you want to block your ears, now is the time to do so. But I want you to watch what happens and see if any extra flame appears. So this is helium, a gas which is inert, a fuel which doesn't burn. Here we go. Actually, you could argue better for being a party balloon gas, because it's even lighter than helium. It floats even better than helium does. But the one reason it's not good as being a party balloon gas is because it's not inert. Inside this is hydrogen. Now, who's seen rockets launch? On television, on the internet? Yeah? All the flames you see coming out the back of rockets, they are caused by hydrogen and oxygen. If you mix hydrogen and oxygen and set fire to them, they make a lot of energy. So we're going to set fire to this balloon, and when you set fire to hydrogen gas, we're going to create a fireball, because hydrogen burns really, really well. So what I want you all to do is watch when we do this. We'll take the stage lights down, watch, and you'll see the fireball in front of you. Not right in front of you, of course, but on the stage you'll see the fireball. But more importantly, what I want everyone in the room, don't stick your fingers in your ears, put your hands over your ears. That's the best way of keeping the sound out of your ears. We'll take the stage lights down, and we will set fire to a hydrogen balloon. Here we go. Are you all ready? Hands over your ears. Here we go. This is a fireball. Oh my goodness. And you can see, thank you.
Wow, just saw the science spectacular show. Pretty amazing. Got to see some balloons get exploding, lots of different chemical experiments, and right at the end there was an amazing thing with putting boiling water into some nitrogen. It was a massive explosion. I didn't film it, but it was really good, really good. All right, but now we're going to go and see another show which mixes magic and science. So let's go check that out. A lot of the coffee shops in Edinburgh have toilets that have passcodes that you need. But if you stand in the right place near the coffee shop, you may just overhear the right code. Oh yeah, we're going in. It's time to go and see some Kevin Quantum, science and magic. So, just saw Kevin Quantum. Wow, what an amazing show. It had lots of different kinds of magic tricks. You had kind of like some traditional magic tricks, you had some mind reading, you had some spooky goings on, and it all ends with quite an explosive ending. So that's pretty good. So now we're off to see another comedy show. And of course, it is the winner of Britain's Got Talent 2018, the Lost Voice guy. Hopefully it will leave me speechless. Let's go. So, ready for the show. Just wonder, is this technically considered a mime show? I'm not sure. Let's enjoy it. So just saw the Lost Voice guy. It was absolutely amazing. It's really, really impressive. You go in thinking it's going to be like an audiobook, but actually there are lots of jokes in there that are kind of like visual gags and timing gags. It's really, really clever. So that's good. Taking a little bit of a break, got some sushi here, and about to go and see Tom Stade, amazing Canadian stand-up comedian, which I've seen on TV, but I've never seen him live, so I'm really looking forward to it. So let's go, check it out. Thank you very much. So I'm ready to go and see Tom Stade. Now, he's a Canadian comedian, but I've heard that he's actually come to Edinburgh to live. So you could say he came to Edinburgh and Tom stayed. Getting ready for the show. So just saw Tom Stade. Amazing, outrageous and amazing, really good. And what was really surprising was it was like good audience participation, and he gave away free CDs at the end for people, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, now we're going to go to see a free show that's called Roast Battle. I'm guessing this is about insulting different comedians, insulting each other, but I'm not sure, but we'll go and have a look. Let's go and check it out. Well, I'm here at the Three Sisters. This is where the show is supposed to be, but there's a big queue to get in, and it's showtime, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get in time, but we'll try. Let's see what happens. Well, I couldn't get through in time. Been looking around for it. I found it eventually, but it's too difficult. Skip to the next one. I need to get through this. So I didn't know that the show was going to be in the middle of like an outdoor nightclub type area, which is really difficult to get to and get a queue up, so didn't quite get to it in time because I only left 15 minutes between shows. So I could go and see another show, but I've decided to go and just have a little walk around, check out the Royal Mile, see what else is going on at this time of night. It is about, let's have a look, it's about 10:30 at night. So I've got a show booked for midnight, which is a comedy variety show. Now the question is, am I going to have enough energy to hang around for an hour and a half? I don't know. I'm going to have a walk around and see how I feel. Let's check it out. Okay, so here's the Royal Mile at night time. So the first thing I can see is that the stages have been taken down. So there won't be as many people performing and stuff, but the atmosphere is really nice. So let's go and take a look. And of course, right down there is the Edinburgh Castle, and they'll be doing the Royal Tattoo right now. And if you look in the distance, you may just see some fireworks going off. Or not. Now on the Royal Mile, there's a very famous statue. For some reason, they've put a cone on his head, but that's not normally there. But what you'll notice is if you rub the toe, it's supposed to be really good luck. There you go. It's actually changed colour because so many people have rubbed it. Now this says it's the oldest building on the Royal Mile. What's interesting is that this is the first show that we'll be doing tomorrow at about 2 p.m. It's called Death and Chances, and it's a site-specific historical journey. You'll get introduced to different characters, and at the end you get a choice, and the choice you make will depend the outcome of the actors. So let's check that out tomorrow. Let's see what else we got on the Royal Mile. So this is as close as I can get to the castle at the moment. The police have sealed off the road because thousands of people are about to come out of the castle because the show is about to finish. But this is where you'd usually see fireworks and stuff going on. So it's pretty good. Oh, actually, maybe we can try walking. Let's see if we can get in there. Okay, so the road is closed. But I'm going to walk around, see what else is going on.
My tunes are played on a harp unstrung. Would you hear my voice come through the music?
So, I had a look around the Royal Mile at night time, and it's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot to see. But as you can see, Edinburgh on a Saturday night can get kind of wild. So watch out. So, what I've decided to do is end the night there. And I have one more show, but it's one of these comedy variety shows at midnight. And you know what? I'm tired. I've had a full day, so I'm going to end it there and just end it with the Tom Stade, which was amazing. Thank you, Tom. It was great. So, tomorrow I'm going to get a little bit of sleep. I don't have my first show until early afternoon. And I'm going to go back to the Royal Mile where we saw that historical show. So I'm going to go and check that out. So until then, have a good night. Goodbye. I just enjoyed a gourmet meal. Send my compliments to the chef.